Been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Golden Eagles will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Warhawks offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
Dropping back, it's Price. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Cruz. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Smashes through. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Hands it off. The Warhawks will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks! Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
7, Southern Mississippi.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense will have its first possession of the game. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab on the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, the running back has it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the...
Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Price. He's got his man.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. Once you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Makes the grab outside. It's Cruz. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
Quick handoff. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Setting up the screen. Oh, how did you make that move? They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Marshall. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got it. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll go to the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Northwestern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Golden Eagles with the 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Pulls it in. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Leaves it with the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He caught it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one splits the uprights. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
17, Southern Mississippi.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll run this play from the pistol. Leaves it with the back. After the filthy move, he's got room. Oh, look out, there he goes. 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Warhawks.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Finds his big tight end. Acted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Signals for 10. Just shy of the 30. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
UL Monroe.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
And the returner will be knocked down. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The running back has it. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Going up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He got a hand it.
Incomplete.
Wait.
Well, the defense just needs something positive to happen. They're trailing in this game. A turnover would be massive for momentum right now, and a nice effort defensively, getting a hand on the ball, knocking it down.
I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Price. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Gets away from one, finds room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The play action fake. They're bringing heat.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion. Didn't.
Good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Southern Mississippi, 6.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. The quick out. Can anyone catch him? The 30, the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Louisiana.
Moving out of the pocket.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pocket starts to collapse. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner goes down. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. The give to the tailback. Showing off the arms. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got the back over the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. That's caught. It's Marshall. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got it on the move. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it on the run. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The Warhawks are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long cut. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks.
Touchdown, ULM.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. To the air on first down. Scrambling away. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, we've been looking forward to this one all week. A fun start to things in Hattiesburg. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Rock.
And the Warhawks will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Looking to pass on second down. Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking to throw on third. Gets it out fast. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. They're going to run it. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground right up the gut, looking for 6. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cruz. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Handoff to the lone back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to power their way ahead. The Warhawks will keep this drive going. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He wants to throw. Using his feet to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Cruz. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
2nd down coming up.
Trying play action. Firing to the right, complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And they swarm him under.
I think this defense moving forward has to be able to finish plays. On that 2nd down, quarterback had nowhere to go with it, and the defense had an opportunity to get to him, get him on the ground, setting up 3rd and long, but because they couldn't do that and let him spring free, it's now 3rd and manageable. This defense just making life hard on themselves right now because they're not finishing these plays.
Slams it ahead. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Going to the running game. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, UL Monroe. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're trying to get to him. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They go to the draw. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Finds the tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They keep attacking through the air. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs. The expressway is wide open. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Warhawks! And the punishment has been extended. And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Southern Mississippi, 9.
And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Trying to get to him. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man on the right. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Touchdown, UL Monroe! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kid Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Southern. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. That's usually prime position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. I knew it was hot out there, but apparently it's fried the coach's brain. They've got the punt team out there, and it's not 4th down. A low line drive and not his best work. And the punt there. And on the ground. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Ncaa25. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll throw it on 1st down. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. The give to the back. Ball is free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Oh, and it's a hit like that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He makes the connection, and he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a 1st down. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Avoids pressure. Escapes trouble. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Throwing right. And they fail to hook up on third down. And the Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not